When you're on the road and you're busy, but you need to kind of sustain your energy levels throughout the day, it's really important. So I want to just give you a few tips for what you'd look for in a standard supermarket. You want to be looking for something that has healthy fats. You want to look for something that's going to contain a good source of protein. It's tricky to get that in standard supermarkets, so ideally it's best to get things that you're in control of what goes in. What we'll do is we'll go into a supermarket now and I'll just pick out a few things for you to get some kind of grounding about what you can do when you're in that situation. Hi guys, so I've just come out of the supermarket and I've picked up some produce. Let's talk about the stuff that I'm really happy with that is available to us. We've got some bananas. If you're going to consume fruit, then what I would highly recommend that you don't get it in its kind of pressed form. The reason I've chosen bananas over other fruits is because they are non-organic. I'm able to take the skin off this. I'm not going to be impacted so much by the pesticides, so that's why my decision for that. I have also gone into places and I've found ripe avocados. They're quite soft. This is a great fat that you can just eat. It's delicious, it's very sustaining, and there's a good amount of nutrition inside of an avocado. They're just pretty much a whole food that you can get anywhere and is accessible. This is kind of like a favourite for me, so I'll go in. It's got a lot of fat in it, it's got a lot of good proteins in it. It's a pretty good option to have that. What I would point out with smoked salmon is that I have looked at a lot of brands in different supermarkets, and I'd say that 90% of the brands in supermarkets, they add sugar. There is some brands of supermarkets that have some stuff that's just salt and salmon, but it's a choice you've got to make. It's not a bad option, but there's limitations. This is a green drink. It's promoted as having vitamin power, and it's promoted to have 5 superfoods in it, so that's not a bad thing. But really, if I'm totally honest with you, I would not go near this product. When we read the branding, we think that we're getting something super healthy, but really you're going to be going on a blood sugar roller coaster if you consume this at any point in the day. Looking at the ingredients: apple juice 64%, pineapple juice 10%, banana puree and kiwi puree 8%, mango puree, it doesn't even say the percentage, and then the powdered spirulina, chlorella, broccoli, spinach, barley grass, wheatgrass, parsley, ginger root, blue-green algae, odorless garlic. All that stuff is the remaining percentage, which it doesn't even say what the percentage is. So if we add up the percentages, it's about 90% of that is pure fructose sugar, and then 10% of it is all of the good stuff, which is what they're essentially promoting on the pack. So I would not fucking go near that. Again, this is another one of those products. This brand is saying Wonder Green, apple, pear and cucumber, but again, this is working out the percentage of fruit juice. This is 93% fruit juice, so again, I would say goodbye to that one. I'm actually a big advocate. This is probably one of the things that I will take from a food store. There's some best mixed nuts. You've got your cashews, your hazelnuts and your walnuts in there. It's a good tasty snack. I'd say that's a good option. The same brands, so the salted cashews, I'd say it's an okay option, but it does contain the salt, which is sodium chloride, which is not ideal from that perspective. As a preference, go for the unsalted, untampered with nuts. Dry roasted peanuts. So the ingredients in dry roasted peanuts are flavourings: celery powder, salt flavour enhancer monosodium glutamate, colouring, paprika extract, yeast extract, modified starch, stabilisers. Yeah, I want to talk about by the aisles. There tends to be a lot of the sweet products as people are standing in the queues. The kind of classic dairy chocolate bars, I would advise not going for those. There is a company that's touted as doing Superfood Bites, and it says cacao and orange oat square with cacao nibs and quinoa. Unfortunately, read the ingredients and it's got a couple of nasties in there. Rolled oats, okay, great. Margarine, vegetable oils, rapeseed and palm sugar, water, demerara sugar, golden syrup, cacao nibs, cacao powder, quinoa, natural vanilla flavouring and orange oil. It's essentially full of sugar. It's going to peak your blood sugar and then you're going to crash. So at the final one, I'm a big fan of these bars. These bars are literally all 100% natural. They don't have any gluten in them, no added sugar, and it's just dates and nuts. I would definitely choose this over anything else on the supermarket shelves right next to the counter. So that's it. I hope you found that valuable. My personal preference is the avocados, the raw nuts and the mackerel. I think that's a great choice. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, please share it, please like it, please comment below, and I'll see you on the next video. This is Imagine Radiance, over and out. There is currently all of these different types of foods. So yeah, no seagulls were harmed in the filming of this video. We saved the packaging, he ate the food, but hey.